The coalition of Southeast youth leaders condemned the Indigenous People of Biafra plans to enforce a sit-at-home order in the Southeast on Thursday. IPOB stated that the sit-at-home on May 30th is to honor those who died during the Civil War from 1967 to 1970. Despite the ongoing WAEC exams, IPOB insisted on a movement. COSEYL, through its President General Goodluck Ebim, criticized the move as barbaric, emphasizing that disrupting the exam of over 3,000 students would be insensitive and harmful, particularly to poor students who rely on this international examination for their future. Well, that's from IPOB. It could be recorded. A coalition of Southeast youth leaders have condemned plans by the Indigenous People of Biafra to enforce a sit-at-home in the Southeast on Thursday. This is coming after Powerful insisted that sit-at-home would be observed in the region to honor those who died during the Civil War between 6 July 1967 and 15 January 1970, despite the fact that WAEC is ongoing. And then Powerful insisted that they must be sit at home, no market, no hospital, no work, no what, anything. What do you think about this? And remember that this sit at home is something that the government has fought, the federal government has come in, trying to get rid of this. But the fear has not somehow, somewhat allowed people to go to work, to stop observing it. Are they not putting the lives of these children in danger? If they are coming up to say that that is not going to hold, that the children will still write their exams, would they put security measures in place to make sure that these children are safe? Remember that these people, it seems their heart is behind their back. So what is your take on this? Telling the children that they have to write exam, they should look into that.
I don't think, when you say government has put in measure to stop the sit-at-home and they have not been able to eradicate fear in the minds of the people living in that region, the Southeast, not to honor the sit-at-home, I don't think that is completely true. In the sense that, you see, people observing sit-at-home don't do it because they are in support of sit-at-home or against it. They are coerced into doing it. Because if you say, don't mind them, they are rabble rousers, come out that day, like you have rightly asked, what security measures are you putting in place to safeguard people? We have seen instances where those who dare come out previously
Anyways,
even lost
before you proceed, you know, when you say it's not completely true, I want to put it to you that we are working based on the information we have. We are working based on the research that we have done. You know, so far, we have seen some governors, they've talked about it. And some of them even put some measures. Whether they did they went extreme to make sure that this stopped or not. But all we know is that they took a step.
No, it's not just what they said. If I have a business in the Southeast, I'm willing to go conduct my business, but I'm not willing to do it at the risk of my life. So it's not even whether I'm obeying the government or the other group. It's about my safety. I want to be safe. I want to be alive. Okay. I want to conduct my business in a safe environment. So it's not the argument who I support may be material, but is how safe am I? It's like how you have robbers robbing. If I'm guaranteed that there are security measures that are like coming out at night, I'm guaranteed that there's security within my estate or within the state, I don't need a government official to tell me to come out or not. I just know that I can conduct certain business, whether it's social business, whether it's any other business at this hour of the day, and be safe. Then I'll go out and embrace the time and do it. But if you tell me to come out, and from all indications, I won't be safe. Even if I'm in support of you, I won't come out because my supporting you may not necessarily may not necessarily want it to equate to giving my life for it. Now, talking about these children who are to write exam, I think it's insensitive because the agitators supposedly are fighting to better the lots of these people. And you can't, in today's world, I'm not sure you can better the lot of anybody by denying them the right to education, like the group rightly pointed out. And this is an international exam. The date has been fixed. As far as they know, 30th is not a public holiday, so they can fix their exams. You know, I think there is a need for compromise from this organization. Whatever their grounds is, they should understand that people's future are at stake.
Who should compromise? The children or
no, not the children. The children have no say in this. The exam has been fixed. If they compromise and don't go for exam, that means they will have to repeat it next year. That's an economic burden on their parents. That has an effect even on their life. That means they have wasted 1 year. Now, and what is the guarantee that the next year any of these important exams will not fall on that day? Remember, the exam is May, June, so it's likely going to take place between the month of May and June. So it's not for the children to eat first. The agitators, whatever their grounds is, should carry out their agitation in a manner that don't affect the people whom you seek.
Okay, now it is already clear that this is not a state examination.
No, it is not. That's what I said. It's an international.
Yeah, it's international exams. We all know about that. And of course, the government are also the government of the state. They know that if they do not write that exam, there's every tendency that, of course, they're going to move it to another year.
Yeah.
And then looking at these people, they are saying that it's a must, that nothing must take place that day. And they are coming out to say this is insensitive. Is it just by saying it? What are they going to do?
No, it is not the group that says it's insensitive that are asking the people to sit at home.
Is a governor, a commissioner of education?
No, it is the agitators, the IPOB group that says, oh, today we are going to honor our late brothers who died during the civil.
Okay, this is it. The agitators are saying that they want to honor their brother.
Yes. Then
the current heroes. No, yes. Not another group. It is not another group.
The coalition of youths are the ones who saying today sit at home in the face of the ongoing WAEC is insensitive.
Yeah. That is what I'm saying.
And the government on their side would probably say, oh, don't mind them. Come out and write your exam. As good as that sound, there should be a beef up of security. Because I think sometime in the past I saw a video of people who went to school on the day they were sit at home and they were harassed, and nobody was around to help them. And the thing is that they made video of them more like a mockery of the system. And tell me, those women that were harassed, if you tell them next time that, oh, come out, nothing will happen, they probably will have a second thought. So if you want to assure people that nothing would happen, you are safe, put in measures to guarantee their safety. Most people will likely go out to do their business, whether that business be writing an exam or not. But people should be allowed to write the exam. People should be allowed the right to choose what they support or not. You don't compel people to your cause.